Good morning internet and welcome back to the channel. So it's Thursday the 7th of March. I nearly forgot what month we was in there, and it is nearly 20 to 10, so an early start this morning. So the weather, as you can see up there, well that way, it's not looking too bad, but behind us, well, it's looking a bit iffy, but still, never mind. Hopefully it'll be okay. So today we're taking out the little meteor, eh? There she is in all her glory. It's a bit nippy this morning, I've got to be honest, but I thought, okay, it's not raining, which is a first for a long time again. I got a ride in Sunday, and since Sunday it's rained, so today's the first day it isn't rained. So I thought, okay, it's a bit nippy, but yeah, let's get out, let's have a ride. Which one shall I take, I thought to myself. So it's got to be the meteor, in it, eh? For the change, it's got to be the meteor. So there we go. Right, without any further ado, hang on a sec, I think my mirror's got a bit, has it? Maybe not. Oh, I always forget when I get on this bike that it's the toe and heel thing, always, yeah? Still, never mind. Right. Oh, cars are us coming in. One of our neighbours. Always gotta get, oh, get that visor down a bit, I tell you, eh? Always gotta get reused to the toe and heel bit on this bike. The water still just hasn't gone anywhere, eh? Well, it is a bit cold, I've gotta be honest. This isn't gonna be a long ride again. It's too cold to do long rides yet. But it is nice just to get out on them, full stop. Right, there we go, eh? Got it back to the toe and heel. Lovely jubbly. Bit nippy around the old legs. I thought to myself this morning, I thought, shall I or shall I not put the thermals on? And then I thought, you know what, nah, it'll be okay. First impressions, I should have put the thermals on. There's no two ways about that, but still, never mind, eh? I can always say it's fresh, it wakes you up, yeah? It certainly wakes you up. I'll tell you what though, just to get out on the bike is just nice. And as usual, the bike's running gorgeous. So there's a guy who pulls out, reverses out onto the road. Still, never mind, eh? I can feel something. I don't know. Something was a bit annoying round the old chin. Now, like I said, this isn't going to be a long ride. This is, have a quick look at the sea. Again, I love the sea. I love the sea. I'll be glad when the weather gets better and we can actually get out and do some longer rides, yeah, but at the moment it is a bit cold to sort of be going too far. Always do what this person here is doing, jog on, as they say. Hey, get oh dearie me, what's going on here? Hey, bit of road rage. Dearie me. They just, I don't know what's going on. Oh yeah, what it is, the geezer in this car is right up the backside of the other one. A typical French thing, I might add. They drive like that here. They think that if they go right behind you, they're going to push you along, and this geezer here, well, he's obviously one of them. Having said that, there's one there behind me. They are, why people come right behind you? I tell you what, you're a bloody idiot, mate. Still, okay, hopefully now we've got rid of the two road ragers, we get back to a nice decent ride now. Never mind, eh? But yeah, why people have to, you know, drive right up someone's backside, I really don't know. It's so stupid, you know, it really is. They just try to push them along, and all it does, it makes temperatures flare and people get upset. Still, never mind, there was me coming out for a nice peaceful ride. Like I was saying, anyway, we'll do a little ride. We're going to go a different way. We're going to go through Ponqua, which we go quite a few times, but we're going to go to the left hand side of the estuary instead of the right hand side of the estuary, and then we'll cut through and we'll come up the coast road a bit, and then by then I should be nicely frozen anyway, and speedily back to the house for the coffee. Now today I think, I'm hoping today that my chin mount is going to arrive, which will be really good if it does, because I can get it on the helmet and start to wear more. I mean, I bought this helmet, when was it before? I don't know if it was before Christmas or after, I can't even remember now. It's been that long ago. It would be just so nice to actually use the helmet when I get the chin mount fitted, which, like I said, hopefully it should be for today. You know, it's quite funny, every time I get on this bike I have to think, you know, because of this heel and toe, but you know what, by the time that you've done it a couple of times, it is a very nice gear change. As I said, the previous owner, oh, branch in the road, got a tree there. As I said, the previous owner, he changed it and he had it adjusted so that he just used his toe, but you know, I think it's pretty cool. I do, eh? Still. Yeah, anyway, chin mount. So hopefully, I did the tracking, because I paid online, I paid the import charges. Sunday I paid it. So, you know, you would think to yourself, okay, you know, it was at the local post office, I paid it Sunday, it's now Friday. I don't know. You wouldn't have thought it would have, considering I've had to pay for it again, you know. You wouldn't think it would take that long to get to me, would you? But still, I'm really looking forward to getting it fitted. We shall see. Hopefully it will arrive, and hopefully if the weather's decent the weekend, we can get out and try the new helmet, huh? With the chin mount on, hunky dory or what. Give it a wee blast, eh? Why not? It's not often I do these days, but you know, eh? Just goes to prove that these little Meteor 350s, if you want them to, you know, they're the same. You know, people knock these bikes, as they do knock a lot of the Royal Enfield range. You know, I mean, I'm doing 80 again now, which is the legal speed limit on the roads that I'm on, but you know, people do, I think, very unfairly knock them. And again, you know, these people that go out and buy them and then whinge, oh, they're not powerful enough, they're too slow, they're this. Well, the only thing that I say to these sort of people is, well, do your maths, you know, work it out before you buy things that way. You won't be disappointed, you know. But not everybody does that, do they? Whenever I go to buy something, I try to sort of take the time to look what I'm going to get, you know. And if it's not what I want at the end of the day, if I find there's a problem with it, well then really speaking, there's only myself to blame, because the internet is a vast thing these days. There's so many reports that you can get on things, and then, you know, you form your own opinion, you know. I mean, it almost tells you, doesn't it? These bikes are 350cc. They're no speed machine, you know. They're not made to be. So why would you expect anything else? But they do run nice, you know. I think so. I mean, I bought this bike for a little play around it, you know, because obviously I've got the Himalayan, which I use as the main touring bike, because it does everything that I want it to do. But you know, this for rider, the only criticism that I've got of this bike is the suspension is hard. I mean, I've adjusted the suspension, but it's a very hard suspension, you know. And so yeah, you do tend to sort of feel the bumps and that. But there again, you know, it's no big deal. It's not doesn't make it uncomfortable. What is it with dogs and me lately? I swear, if that dog there wasn't on that leash, the way the guy was shoving it up the wall, obviously he'd have been another one that would have took a chunk. Still, never mind, eh? Right. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go up this way here. Now this is taking us up the other side of the estuary, yeah? We normally go across there, that way. There's the estuary. We're coming up this side of it. I don't actually think that I've ever taken you this way before. I come here sometimes in the summer. In fact, there's a video on, I think. And I fly the drone here. I park there, in there, look. And I'll fly the drone, the drone? I say the drone, I fly my drone. Yeah, anyway, I flow, oh for God's sake, I fly, that's it. It's all gone to pot. I fly the drone here. Now this area here suffered a lot of trees down in the storm damage. This road was shut for some time, yeah? I mean, down there there's loads, down there's loads. Go look at this one, you know, there's yeah, anyway, like I said, this road was closed for a couple of weeks. But yeah, look at all this, I mean, there's, oops, trees down everywhere here, there really was. Well, it's going cloudy again in it. I think we might have lost the sunshine. I do, in fact, I think the forecast later today is for rain. That's why I thought, right, okay, if I'm going to get a ride in, I've got to sort of get up and get the ride in. Well, not get up, I get up anyway, but you know what I mean, get out sort of early-ish, because otherwise I'm not going to cop the decent weather. You would think by now that the weather would be improving more than it is. You know, I mean, what are we? We're sort of a quarter way into March and it's not good. You got to watch this road here. See this? There's been a few. I've seen a few accidents here where, like, because they don't even finish the road off. Look at it. it sort of just, and if you lose concentration, which okay, you should, look at that there, look. I mean, but you know, if you come off the road, if you slide down there, you're in some deep trouble. So you know, it's not so bad being on the bike. There's the sea, look. I see the sea. Hey, lovely jubbly. I left my balaclava thing off as well today. I'll tell you what, look at these trees here. These got flattened here. This house here, look at this lot here. This was the storm. Look at this, eh? What a state of that, eh? I mean, he copped a lot. It must have, look, lights down, everything gone there. Yeah, that wind, the power of that storm was unbelievable, eh? I mean, it really was. You don't realise, do you, Mother Nature when she turns aggressive, eh? When she turns aggressive, she can be very, very unforgiving. Yep, no indication? No, okay. Hi, you just go in front, eh mate, don't worry about it. Some of them on these islands, they don't even bother to stop. They're like, I'm going and that's it. And if you know, I worry about my son and his scooter because, you know, he's nearly 15 but he's not experienced, obviously, and I tried to drum it into him so much, you know, that it's not all about him riding correctly, it's about him thinking in advance, because like that guy there, he couldn't have given a thought for anybody. He was going round the island and tough, you know, and I tried to drum it into him a lot, you know, try and think in advance, because you don't only think for yourself when you ride a motorcycle or a scooter, you have to think for the other people as well, because some car drivers just, they really don't give a hoot about anyone. I'm not saying they're all the same, but oh, hey, right. Getting near the sea now, look. It's getting colder as well. Now, if I was on the Himalayan, I'd have the temperature gauge. But obviously I'm not, so I haven't. But when I left the house, the temperature was 7 degrees, so yeah. I'm just trying to think. Which way do I want to go now? I think we'll go this way, yeah. In fact, we will. There we go. Well, the sea's not too rough. I mean, it's not. We haven't had much winds the last couple of days, but yeah. Well, this has changed a bit here. I don't know why the gendarme just waved to me, but he did. Must be a reason. So I'm just trying to think, because they've changed these roads round here. Oh, I know. We're probably going to meet up with the gendarme again in a minute. He'll probably think, what's he doing? Yeah, there we go. This is where I wanted to be. It's alright, they used to be able to go straight down before, but they put the no entry signs. I don't know why, but they have for some unknown reason. But yeah, there you go. We have now ended up down by the sea, which is where I wanted to be. Obviously they've sort of, you used to be able to park along here, but I think what it was, it got oh, bit of water, it got so congested in the summertime that, well, they put these down now, and this is a cycle route now, look. And yeah, okay, so that sort of took us that way. Some nice houses around here. A lot of these are holiday homes, an awful lot of them. Hence the fact that they're all shut up. Look, a lot of people either, look at them, loads of them. And it's I mean, it's a shame really, but I mean, there's a lot of, or can be a lot of bad feelings, you know, when people would like to live here permanently, buy them, and a lot of them are owned either from Parisians, our little friends from Paris, or just people that buy a second home and they rent it out because, you know, obviously you do make some decent money from it. And why not, I suppose. But like, look at that, there's about 3 of them shut up there. Yeah. That one there looks shut up. I mean, I do get it, but that donkey looks a bit bedraggled, doesn't it? Mind you, I think I would be if I stood there in this weather all the time. Okay. Oops, there's me saying the tower nail's that good, I just missed it, but still, never mind. I must admit, the fingers are getting a bit chilly now. You know, when the ends of your fingers go and you think, oh, cold. Aye, aye, Mr. Postman, lady, whichever it is, postman. Fair play to them, they have to do the job. But yeah, it is cold this morning. Look at all them trees there, look at that lot. Hey? I mean, the thing is, that's, look at that lot there, look, so many, I don't know whether that was storm damage or they've just decided, there's been a lot of places now that have just decided to just cut the trees down, you know, after that big storm, because it did actually make such a lot of them very unstable as well. So I think, you know, it was like, okay, if we don't cut them down now, the next storm's going to take them down anyway, so, you know, we might as well sort it out. And of course, let's face it, how long are, or is, the insurance going to keep paying out, you know? Maybe they'll stand a couple of storms, but then after that it just stops, doesn't it, you know? Insurances won't keep paying. Right, well, I'm afraid that's it for today. I just wanted to have a little quick spin round, which I've done. It is getting cold now. There again, it's my own fault really, I suppose. I should have put the top half of me's fine, you know. I got the thermals on, but the legs are a bit chilly. and the fingers are definitely going, yeah. But yeah, it was nice just to get out, yeah. I mean, like I said, the weather's not exactly brilliant at the moment. I want to go to a place which isn't too far from here, called the Point de Ra, or well, it's spelt in English, it's the Point du Raz, but in French, it's like the well, it's not even the point, is it? It's the pont. Is it the pont? I think it's the pont, isn't it? The Pont de Ra. The Pont de Ra. It sounds like I've said this before. You know that western back in the 60s, was it? 60s, 70s in the UK, called Bonanza. That's what it was called, and their house was called the Ponderosa, was it? I think. I'm sure it was. I'm sure somebody can tell me. And they used to have, was it the Cartwrights? Ben Cartwright, Joe Cartwright, Hoss, was it Hoss? I think it was. Anyway, yeah. So, I know I'm rambling. So whenever I think of the Point de Ra, the Pont de Ra, I always think of that. It always reminds me of that, yeah. Still, never mind, eh? Bit of history there, eh? As we can ramble on back in the past. I've got to be honest, I am now officially cold. Oh. And officially trying to get past this It's very rarely that you get stuck behind something on these roads. I mean, I could have gone the other way really, but I thought, nah, stick on it here, right? See, the sun's trying to come through. Look, there it is up there. Not doing an absolutely brilliant job at the moment, I've got to be honest, but there's a, I mean, that way, look, it's blue sky. But yeah, that way, bit of cloud covering the sun. Oh, we've got a bit of road works there, maybe that's where these two are heading. Oh, great, we just copped the lights, eh? Well, that had to be, didn't it, eh? Oh, I don't know. Still. Oh, it does make a difference when you stop. You tend to warm up a bit. Well, the legs do. Anyway, there's no... obviously there's no wind hitting you. Most unusual here to get any sort of roadworks around there. I ride so many times, you know, and the roads are so different here. I can feel my coffee calling me. I really can. Oh, my fingers. I tell you what, it's my fingers that are the worst. Like I said, it could be easily cured by fitting on heated grips, but what am I going to do? Put heated grips on all three bikes. And to be fair, I don't really ride much in the winter, so it'll be, you know, I mean, it doesn't really warrant the cost. Oh, I thought it was going then, but it's just his air brakes letting off the pressure. Wishful thinking. I can't even see where the roadworks are or what they are, but you know, they're there for a reason. So yes, chin mount, wouldn't it be nice if you come today? It certainly would. I mean, fitting it should be a matter of minutes, hopefully. I'm just hoping that it fits as good as what it says it does, and you know, it's just a case. I mean, the helmet's brand new, so it's nice and clean, but I mean, you get the alcohol wipes with it as well, so all in all, it should work and work well. You get like a tethery thing with it as well, you know, a safety thing, but I don't think I'm going to put that on, because you have a piece of string dangling from the helmet should you not have the camera on. I mean, you know, to be fair, I normally ride with the helmet on. It's very rarely that I don't, but even so, you know, and if their mounts are as good as they say they are, then you shouldn't really need that, should you? But we'll see. Okay, well, this is looking like really interesting, eh? I think I'll stay back from him a bit, since he's flicking up all sorts of mud and God knows what else. Oops, who put the cone there? Not too sure where this wagon's going. Oh, well, this is really interesting, huh? Man didn't wait at the traffic lights then, eh? Bit of a bad rabbit. Oh well, such is life, eh? Oh, for God's sake. Well, them lights are still on red, so obviously that car obviously thought, sod the lights, I'm going through anyway. So, hey, what a plonker you are, sir. Right, well, at least I got rid of the traffic. The traffic works, the road works. Few trees down here as well, look, see? In fact, there's quite a few trees down here. I suppose really in places like that they're just going to leave them, aren't they? Because, you know, Mother Nature, they go down on the ground and sort of slowly but surely they'll rot away, and fertiliser they become. I'll take it. I tell you what, I really will be glad when I can change helmets, because this helmet is extremely, the wind noise in this helmet is really bad. I mean, you know, as I said, it was only ever bought as a second helmet, but yeah, it is a noisy helmet, and it's, I wouldn't want to go far with it, to be fair. Missed the second gear again, eh? Going to neutral, which is fair enough, eh? It just goes to show that you can find neutral. People go on about, oh, I can't find neutral. I never seem to have a problem with it. I seem to find the damn thing when I don't want to find it. That roof across there, I don't know whether you saw that, that was ripped off in the storm as well. I'll tell you what, you know, this this bike is a lot more responsive since I've changed the air filter and took that snorkely thing, changed all that. It's made a big difference. You know, just to be able to suck that air in it changes it quite a bit. I mean, I was actually thinking about, you know, if I was going to decat it and all that, but to be fair, like I said, this bike is just a, come summer especially, this will be great, you know, for sort of riding around here. So it's never going to be a distance bike, so it doesn't really warrant. I mean, it runs beautiful, you know, I'm well happy with it. I don't want it to go any faster. I did the air filter because, yes, you know, it's made it more responsive. So yeah, that's great. But I'm not going to go. And plus the fact, don't forget, we have our CT starting, if it ever does, in France, in, well, next month, April it starts. Although if you can find a test centre to get your bike booked in, good luck with that one. Another thing that the French government think, oh, that's a good idea, we'll pass that law, and then they end up having egg on the face because, hey ho, there's no one's carrying anything out, eh? Bit of thought there, gentlemen, eh? Would have been good. Never thought about it. I could have popped into my daughter's for a coffee. But if I do that, it means that, you know, I'll get warming her out, and then I got to come out, and I got to get cold again in. So sod it. I might as well just get cold once and be done with it. Go home, have a coffee, transfer all this to the computer and shove it on YouTube, which is nice and easy now that I've got my new Starlink set up, because, you know, our internet now serves its purpose and does what it wants. It's cold, I gotta be honest, I'm cold. I think the next time I come out, I will definitely think about what I'm going to wear. Maybe, definitely put the thermals under the jeans, which I normally do, to be fair, because it has been a bit chilly, to say the least. Right, well, there you go, I'm back home. Just a little ride, but it's, even though it was a cold one, I've enjoyed it. It was nice to get out, and that's the main thing. So I hope you're all well. I hope you enjoyed coming on that little ride with me. I enjoyed doing it. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If it's the first time that you're watching me, hit that subscribe button. Hey, I'd really like that, that'd be great. Channel's going up slowly, but when I say slowly, it is slowly. Right, and I'll see you in the next video. So take care of yourselves, catch you later, bye for now.